And we're live. Wait, I can't hear anything. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Just a little bit of a problem. But yes. We're going to be playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Red Rescue Team. You know why? Because I feel like it. Finally got, what's it called, Dark Souls off my plate. Now I can do whatever I want with this slot. And it's going to be... I'm going to start Pokemon now. Like, Red Rescue Team. They show a different Pokemon every time you open this up. But what's it called? Yeah. Got fond memories of this from my childhood. Someone yelled at me on it about it. Someone on YouTube yelled at me about it, how horrible it was, and I was like, no, this game's awesome. I'm gonna prove to the world why. And that's how I got here. Like, pretty much. Alright. Starting a new adventure. Welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokemons. But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Quote unquote. Are you ready? Okay. Let the interview begin. Broke a rotten egg in your room. What will you do? Open a window right away. Yuck. Others often call you childish. Yes. Dull and overly cautious. No. Have you ever made a pitfall trap? Yes. You won the lottery. What do you do with the money? Save it. Do you hate to be the last person to leave class at the end of school day of school? Yes. The road forks left and right, and you're told there's a treasure on the other side. What do you do? It's a trap. The Paradox Brother question. Instantly go right. No. Is a trap, go left. Choose either side. It's a trap, go left. Grab any digit on your left hand with your right hand. Which digit did you grab? They actually grabbed my little finger. You're a boy or a boy. You appear to be the lonely type. I always get Cubone. Why does it say I'm so lonely? You always act cheerful and jocular around other people, but that's only because you are with other people. However, when you get alone, do you find yourself feeling oddly depressed? Nah, you're getting real here, right, Pokemon? That's why you always want to be with others. But if you go around feeling depressed too much... Hi, Xane. Oh, crud, your childhood. Yes, my childhood too. Welcome. Hi, Deku. But just too much. Your nutritional balance goes out of whack. Eat more vegetables. However, it's not a bad thing to feel lonely. You know what it's like when you aren't alone, so that's why you feel lonesome. And that's why you aren't really alone. A lonely person like you should be a Cubone. For some reason, it always gives me Cubone. I'm not complaining. This is the final step. Who would you like to have as a partner? Choose the Pokemon you want to partner in the group. Deku, which one do you want? I gotta ask you, since you were the first person to show up and you came up just at the time, who do you want the partner to be? I guess. I prefer a grass type, but... so I can break the game, but whatever you want. I was told Bulbasaur, so yeah. Going with Bulbasaur. What's your partner's name? You know exactly who he is. We're going with the Nuzlocke name. There we go. Whoops. There we go. 1 second. Back. Yes, yes we are. And I turned on, like, the bad encoding settings just in case. Because what's it called? My thing was detecting, what's it called? 70% of my CPU was being used by this game for some reason. Now it's down to 40. Okay, we're all set. Sorry about that. Let's get into the world of Pokemon. Go for it. Okay. We're live. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Excuse me. Please wake up. Come on, wake up. The origin story of Jeb. You're finally awake. Great. But where is this? You figured Bulbasaur was the best grass for me? Yeah, grass poison probably get me far. Yeah, gonna have hell of a time with Groudon and Moltres specifically, but it'll be fine. I know how to break this game with Bullet Seed. You are passed out here. I'm glad to see you awake. I'm Jeb. Glad to meet you. And you are? I've never seen you around before. Huh? You're a human. But you look like a normal Cubone in every way. It's true! I have turned into a Cubone. But why? I don't remember anything. Plus, you were a female Cubone with a Pikachu partner, so you had your fair share of tough fights. Ooh, that's gotta be hard. Like, I remember deliberately trying to get Pikachu once, and that was absolutely a nightmare. You're kind of weird. Your name? What's your name? My name. That's right, my name is... Don't remember anything, but somehow he remembers Xane. Kind of fitting that I'm my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Oh, your name's Xane. Well, it's a funny name. This game made Cubone my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Even though all-time favorite's still Wobbuffet. Somebody please help me. I hear shouts from over there. Ah, Butterfree. We're going to be seeing a lot of her. What's wrong? It's horrible, my Caterpie fell into a cavern, my poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened in the ground, my Caterpie fell in. He's too young to crawl out by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. You were attacked by other Pokemon. They must be enraged by the fissure and out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. Level 1 Pokemon versus Butterfree. Fully evolved. Sure, she doesn't stand a chance. Same, and just hearing this music makes you nostalgic. Yeah, pretty much. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear. This sounds bad. We have to help. Go help. Okay, right now I'm gonna have to wait until I get to like level 6 to get Bone Club. Other than that, I'm just gonna be pressing A. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be getting a lot of spirit experience for this, but I have to because I'm pretty sure at this point I only have Growl and Tail Whip. Yep. Oh dear. Slow start being a Cubone. I'm gonna look around more. It's money. Pokey is money in this world. Collect it, save it for something useful. Yeah, I know. We all know. Well, I guess I kinda can sit through the tutorial since this is a really old game. People don't know what I'm doing at all. Like, seriously, people probably don't know about this except for you and me. It's an old game. A good one. There's only money. But this is Tiny Woods. I know I'm not gonna run out of food at this point, but what's it called? And then later abuse the shit out of Bone Meringue because that range. Yeah, and Bone Rush. Of course. Like, you hit everything with Bone Meringue, and then when it gets close, you use Bone Rush, and it's just dead. It works even on legendary Pokemon. And Bullet Seed, of course. I'm not gonna read the tutorial, I'm just gonna leave it on the screen for a little bit. I'm not gonna focus too much of it since I already know how to play this game, like, very well. Oh, thank goodness he used the move. I actually get experience now. Yeah, I leveled up. I don't see also as lonesome. HP went up, defense went up, special attack went up. Okay, pretty decent. Oh yeah, and of course, what's called? You can exploit the fact that you get both abilities in this game. So I could get, what's it called? I can get double edge and still have rock head and lightning rod. It's gonna make it a little bit hard for Zapdos specifically because what's it called? You got almost all of the legendaries in this game except Mew. Last time I played this, the only one I didn't bother getting was Jirachi. I did go out of my way to get Mew because I got a, what's it called? I got the scarf from Gengar that allows you to go through walls. Wish you could get that in the not post-game, but whatever. But what's it called? I need to focus a little bit because there's Sunkern in here and I'm gonna die. Like, if I don't. But, for the most part, this is just tiny woods. Come on. It's only 3 floors. Oh yeah, you almost forgot you get both abilities. Yep. Yes, I leveled up. Very enthusiastic. Tiny Woods, B floor 3. Ooh, finally a berry! Team regains HP. Yes, and if you sit still, you can bide your time and gain HP that way. Well, kind of. Okay, it's an execute. It's gonna be a bit hard to beat it, but it's gonna be a lot of experience. There we go. Thank goodness, but Oranberry. Restores HP. Yeah, it's just a full heal in this game. It's way better than it actually is. You admittedly used the action replay for the 99 dungeon levels, specifically the one that you had to get legendary, so you got Jirachi. I did those legit! Those suck. I'm gonna be doing them eventually, though. So you'll get to see all of them, I assure you, at some point, but like... That's probably months away. So, no one is suffering at this point. Just eventual suffering. Level 7. Like, how many do I have to go to get Bone Club? It's a bit annoying that I'm not able to get any experience. That much, at least. And of course, what's it called? Trying to keep the Wish Stone the entire time. Ugh, that's gonna suck. Biding your time for too long gets you kicked out of the dungeon, though. Happened to you when you tried getting Mew. Yeah, I know. Wah, mommy. Where are you, Sniffle? We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting, let's get you out. Okay. Just trust these random strangers. Every single Pokemon in the entire woods was attacking you up to now. The first people to talk to you, and the first thing that they do is talk. You're like, okay, I trust you completely. My baby's safe. I'm sorry, I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Yeah, you cheese the dungeons. Even then you grew tired doing them. I don't get too tired doing these. Like, I get disappointed during the 100 dungeon ones in the post-game where if you die, you have to start all over, but that's pretty much it. This game's amazing otherwise. Oh, that's okay. It's been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Jeb. And this is Xane. No one else is nicknamed in this universe. Cool. He's, staring at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes. It's a little embarrassing. It's almost like an anime. But this doesn't feel bad either. I feel like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Jeb and Xane. I know it really isn't enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. Received Oranberry. Received Pekkaberry. Received Rossberry. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Right now, that's just in hammer space right now because I don't have a toolbox. Thanks for helping. You're very tough. I was sure impressed. So, what are you gonna do? Do you have any plans? You ask a guy with amnesia if he has any plans. Listen, Xane, if you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me. Well, this is the place. A pile of rocks. It just needs a few homing touches. It'll be fine. Wow. I can't explain it, but I'm happy. I'm a human being, but I like this place. It feels weirdly happy. It might be an instinct thing for a Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to want to wag your tail. It doesn't matter, I'm happy. Some Pokemon don't have tails. That line is unchanged for them. Maybe I feel that way because I'm Cubone. Oh, Xane, you're impressed, aren't you? I thought so. I thought this would make a good place for you to live, Xane. Yes, you definitely splurged on this extravagant abode made out of rock. I was sure you would like it. Even the mailbox is rock. This is your mailbox. We deliver mail from the Pokemon here. You know, just like the fissure Caterpie fell into. For some reason there have been many natural disasters lately. Because of those disasters, many Pokemon are suffering. I want to help Pokemon in these tough times. May I offer you a nice egg in these trying times? I want to help change things so all Pokemon can live in peace. Like, one more crack like that and you're gonna have a, what's it called, Danny DeVito voice, Bulbasaur. So, well, I liked how you handled yourself when you rescued Caterpie. Would you like to join me on a rescue team, Xane, with you? I think we could become the world's best rescue team. How about it? No. Oh, but Xane, I'm sure that the two of us would make a first-class rescue team. So come on now, let's be a rescue team together, form a rescue team. Perfect, that's it then. We're partners in our rescue team from now on, Xane. Glad to have you on board. The illusion of choice. Even though it gives you one choice in this entire game. And that's like it's the punchline of a joke. The team name, well, I don't have one yet. So Xane, what do you think would be a good name for us? Pokemon, no. Unimaginative. What shall our name be? Shouldn't. I have absolutely no idea. Give me a second. No, Bedrock, yes. I'm living in the Flintstones house, I might as well. Where is it? There we go. Bedrock! Your blue rescue team name was named Earthbolt, but that was not that imaginative either. Well, we have to fit the theme of rocks. We will eat rocks, we will sleep on rocks. I like it, it's a good name, it's perfect for both of us. Rescue Team Bedrock. Let's go do something. Let's go do good starting tomorrow. Action pose. And that is how Xane and Jeb began their careers together as a rescue team. Opening credits for this anime. Kind of. There are anime still frames. The next morning. Gonna be seeing a lot of that. Wait, those are rocks. I'm still the same. The way I look, I'm still Cubone. But why would I be transformed into a Pokemon? I don't understand this at all. I feel groggy and sleepy. Not feeling well. I need more sleep. Yeah, I'm not sleeping. Okay, we got red rocks for dinner. Rock soup, I'm assuming. Pet rock. It's growing nicely. Now I will only want to sleep. I'll rest in bed. Would you like to save your game? Yes. The tutorial for saving. You really needed that. Oof. Oh, so that's where that came from. I'm feeling refreshed. I still look like a Pokemon, but... Oh, that's right. That Pokemon. I think it was Jeb. We made a promise to form a rescue team together. I wonder what Jeb is doing. I should go out. Oh, you also slept on rock. It's very comfortable, isn't it? No. Oh no. Sorry. I was so excited I came out here at the dawn to wait for you. I must have snoozed off. Anyway, today marks our start of our rescue team. Let's do our best at... But anyway, how? Oh wait, but anyway, don't we have any job offers yet? Haha. Oh yeah, maybe there's something in the mailbox. The mailbox of exposition has been checked. Rescue team starter set. I knew it'd be here. It's the rescue team starter set. They always give you one in the start of a rescue team. Starter set. Rescue team badge inside. Toolbox inside. And there's an issue of Pokemon news. Yes. There are some good things in here. First off, rescue team badge. It shows that we're a rescue team. This is a toolbox. Use it for carrying items you find in dungeons. Let's put the stuff Butterfree gave us in here for now. I'm gonna be semi-speed running this game. I am very useful, so let's use them on our adventures. Like, I'm gonna be multitasking, and I'm gonna go through this game as fast as possible. I'm gonna still enjoy it, but I'm gonna do it the way that I always do it. Finally, a copy of Pokemon News. It's useful for rescue teams. I'll put the Pokemon News in the mailbox. You should read it later on. Anything else? Is there any other mail? Maybe not. Check the mailbox, but the mailbox was empty. Got it, thank you. Okay, so there isn't any mail for us after all. If there were any rescue jobs, we would be getting mail, but nobody knows about us since we're a new team, I guess. Oh, it's kind of like being on Twitch. Like Cubone said, oof. That took a while to sign in. Well, howdy, Wisp. Welcome. Glad you could make it. I'm probably gonna get water after this. I'm wondering what that could be. Okay, 1 second. I need to get water. BRB. Oh wait, there's water right here. Why is there water right here? Okay, never mind. An open water bottle just popped out of nowhere. What did you miss? Or are you just in time? You are just in time. You just missed the tutorial. That's literally all you missed. There is a warning tag on the side of the mailbox. Open the mailbox at the front. Ominous. Could this be? Xane, will you check the mailbox, please? No. Please check the mailbox. You're gonna check the mailbox, aren't you? Xane, check the mailbox. Maybe it's a rescue job offer! What does it say? Xane read the letter. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I heard about you from Caterpie. Please, we need your help. Magnemite is in trouble. A strange electromagnetic wave flowed through a dungeon. We're getting Jetsons representation here as well. And it stuck together Magnemite and Magnemite. That isn't enough to form a Magneton. It's not complete the way it is now. Please, we need help. From Magnemite's friends. They sent it in Morse code. Salute the water bottle from nowhere, yes. What do you think? You think we should go? Let's not go! Huh? Why? It's our first job, let's go. Yes, let's go. That's the spirit, let's do our best. Always the contrarian. Cue Indiana Jones theme. And the team name is Bedrock. Yes. I decided since I was going to be living in a house made out of pure rock, it would just be a Flintstones reference. Oh, you are here. My friends are in this cavern. My friends should be on B6F. Please, help them. Nods yes. Combines with Bulbasaur because they didn't expect you to have a Cubone and a Bulbasaur model go in at the same time. Defeat foes using moves instead of the A button to get more experience. Well, I don't have any moves. Thank goodness for that gem. As long as he uses moves on them and is the one that finishes them off. Ah, oh, darn it. Is that the name of my team? Yep. Live in a rock? Might as well. Blast Seed. Oh, thank goodness, the inventory item. I forgot the status effects just last forever in this. Wonder Tile. There we go. Ooh, and an apple. Eating apple or gummy fills your belly. Oh wait, I wasn't gonna read that. But yeah, you have to eat or you die. It's kind of morbid, but that's how this game works. You get hungry, you eventually gotta eat. It's survival. Just give me Bone Club! HP went up by 3. Ay ay ay. Leech Seed. Even he got a move! Yes, I leveled up. It would be leveling up way quicker if I actually had a move. Why does it keep putting me at the exit? I want to explore to get an inventory. So I can actually deal with Mount Steel without having to pay an arm and a leg for it. Later on. Better eat or it'll die of loneliness. That too. And of course Rattata's run away. Never quite understood that mechanic of run away. It's like, it forces you to run away even if you're, what's it called? In control. Like, you press left, it will go away from Pokemon. I don't see the benefit of that. It's like a hindrance. It takes control away from you. But I guess Rattata doesn't have any other ability, so he's kind of screwed with that. Especially that one. Why does everything have run away here? Start there. There we go. Readjust. Not letting him get away. That is experience. A small pittance of experience, but experience nonetheless. Finally, Blown Club. Okay, I'm gonna. What's the goal? I'm gonna hotkey that immediately. 1 second. Blown Club. There we go. R plus D-pad to shift moves, select the set moves. Okay. How do I use set moves again? 1 second, I gotta figure it out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hotkey Bone Club. I needed that. Okay, there we go. Now we're actually gonna be playing this game right. It's gonna club everything. How am I on food? Yeah, I'm good. You only have to worry about food when you belly gets empty completely. Whoops, wrong button. It's hotkey to, what's it called? I'm using a GameCube controller, so it's, L and A. I mean, I guess it was in the Game Boy game as well, but it's more of a trigger than a button on this. I keep almost accidentally pressing the turbo button because of that. I don't want to spam Bone Club. Okay, there we go. Press the B button to speed up. Yes, I already knew. If I didn't know, this would have taken forever. Welcome to the chat room. Oh, no. Please just tell me that was the chat refreshing and not things crashing again. I'm gonna hotkey Bone Meringue at some point, but right now we've got Bone Club. Working with what we got. But you really don't have to eat until what's it called? Until your belly gets empty, then you eat, because like food gives you 50 stomach fullness each for like just regular apples. And there's big apples that increase your belly size and fill you up to 100 no matter what, like 105. You can get fat in this game, even though you work it off really quickly. Wish you could stay fat so you didn't have to worry about starving to death. I keep pressing L and B instead of... I gotta get used to that. Ooh, a Peccaberry. Not getting poisoned by anything in here, but that will come in handy at some point, maybe. And a Blast Seed. My goodness, I'm getting such good stuff already. Ooh, finally! Something that I can be super effective against. And I miss. There we go. There's no such thing as completely ineffective moves in this game. That's pretty good. It makes it so you're not screwed depending on... because you're gonna be stuck with whatever you get, but... there's a fourth thing called Little Effect. Getting hungry. Time to eat. Belly was filled. No, it wasn't. 69. Yeah. They make apples really common for a reason. There we go. This is a good start. Made some profit, was forced to level up quickly. Very good. Like, as long as you don't run away from anything in this game, you're fine. But you're gonna have to bring, like, what's it called in the later dungeons? Like, ethers. No. Those are imperative. Oh, I forgot, you can't attack diagonally towards a wall unless you have Bone Meringue. Yeah, I level up, I don't feel so lonesome. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, not getting Bone Meringue for forever because Q-Bone, but we'll get it eventually. As long as I do these dungeons in their entirety. No, I want to pick up, I don't want to step. I forgot, how do you force them to pick it up every single time? Because there's a mechanic where you don't automatically pick up some things. There's a way to influence it, but I forgot what it was. Alright. Okay, I think I got enough supplies. I'm gonna go to the next floor. He tried to use charge, and for some reason, even that magnetized toward me. Or gravitated, or whatever it's called. Oh, there you are. Let's get them out safely. There's a magnet. Our bodies separated. Rejoice. Bzz. Yay. Bzz. Yay. Bzz. Lots of bzz. Be thankful, you two. Oh yeah. That. What you think you told me about last night? You accidentally downloaded a program that came with a virus. Things are okay, but seriously, you did find the legit one without that. But that was a rude surprise. Oh, so that's why your computer's been acting up? I think you have to. You think that I have to set it to where my partner picks it up, or just walk on it? You guess. Okay. Anyway, you have no idea. It's been too long since you played. Okay, I'll figure it out eventually. You are our hero. Thank you. Bzz. 500 Poke. And a Reviver Seed. And a Raspberry. Okay, we're good to go for Mount Steel. Even though we have to use the message board once. I'm glad our rescue mission went well today. Actually, since this was our first job as proper rescue team, I was really tense and nervous. I'm exhausted now. I've got to get some sleep. Let's keep up our good work tomorrow. See ya. No, it's probably something else that caused your laptop to act up. Okay. Doesn't seem like it can be saved. You hope your previous streams on your USB box. Oh, you hope you saved them. Yeah, I do too. That would suck. If they got deleted. It begins! Get ready, it's getting psychedelic. It's gonna get that like this almost every night because of the way I play this game. Where am I? Maybe. Is this a dream? Oh, there's someone here. Who is it? Someone I know? I can't remember. Open your eyes, Cubone. Yes. Good morning, Chrono. Oh, Mount Steel, the first dungeon where you learn the harsh difficulty spike of these games. Yep. But I've got a Cubone, so Skarmory's gonna be absolutely nothing. I think I dreamt of something. But I can't quite remember what that dream was about. Oh well, today's another day of rescues. I wonder if I have any mail. Better check the mailbox. He's been fully indoctrinated at this point. Check the mailbox, but there's no mail seeking help from rescue team. Okay, from the rescue team. Good morning, Xane. Aren't you up early? Oh, you checked the mailbox! I mean, so you checked the mailbox. So, was there anything... Were there any rescue requests? Empty! I suppose so. We've only started after all. Well, too bad. Wanna go to Pokemon Square? I think if we go to the Pelipper post office, that'll be jobs posted. Pokemon Square is over this way, let's go. Yeah, freelance work. You gotta do it before you start up. This is Pokemon Square. That's the Kecleon shop. You can buy and sell items there. They gouge prices like no tomorrow. That's the Felicity Bank. No missions. What Bulba crap! Yes. You can save your money there. This is the Gulpin Link shop. Gulpin can link moves for you. Huh? What's linking? Well, it's if you link moves, you can use them at the same time. I think you should ask Gulpin if you want to know more. Yeah, that's a horrible idea. You use up all your PP. This is Kangaskhan storage. If you store items here, they'll never go missing. You should... Of course, linking Bone Meringue and Bone Rush might be a good idea. you should store important items here before you go out on any dungeon adventure. Oh, cool. What do you think? The business here? Help us. Oh, and there's the Pelipper post office past here. I think we can get some information on rescue jobs. First, let's go to the Pelipper post office. Yeah. Not gonna tell you about Makihito's dojo or Wishcash's pond of evolution. No, that's not till post-game. Anyway, gravel rock. Might be good to have projectiles, but I can just throw blast seeds. I'm gonna get a big apple. Just to show it off. But, the purple shiny Kecleon is the one that you want to deal with. He has orbs and TMs. Roar, taunt, nope, don't want that. Warp orb. Sure. Thank you so much. He's just Mario now. Very good, the choice. Do you wish to purchase anything else? No. May I assist you in any other wares? Thank you so much. Please, do a visit again. Yes, he's Mario. First one I settled on a voice for is Kecleon, and he's Mario. You did most post-game stuff too. Your two main are fully evolved, two Mirror Weapon Raichu. Ooh, nice. Wishcash's evolution waterfall. Yes, kind of. Should probably meet these guys because they're going to be plot important later. I don't know why, but there have been many natural disasters lately. A lot of Pokemon have gone wild and violent because the disaster scared them. I mean, it's a mean world out there. There was a forest fire long ago. It was terrible. Luckily, Blastoise and Feraligatr were able to douse it quickly, but it could have been much worse if they were slower getting there. I would imagine they were pretty slow. They're only bronze rank. Pardon, oh, the Pelipper post office. The Pelipper post office would be straight down this path. I got Lucario rank once. It's out at the Cape. You can't miss it. I gotta meet all the shopkeepers. Oh, there. Storage. What should I store? Like, my toolbox is getting full. I should store my Reviver Seed. Don't want to waste that until I'm actually going to Mount Steel. You lose items that you don't store, so if you die, so yeah, I don't want to risk that. Is the dojo open yet? I could use a little bit of grinding. Appears to be a note inside. Posted in the back. Under construction, keep out, Makihito Dojo. Well, that's unfortunate. You're crying over this song. Yes. It brings back a lot of memories. So does this one. Title screen theme, Wishcash theme. I've heard the fissures opened up in the ground here and they're trouble for everyone. It worries me to no end thinking that the children will fall down into them. It's like, the only person super concerned about the earthquakes is Wishcash, the earthquake catfish of Japanese legend. Anyone remember the special Team Go-Getters? Oh yes, yes I do. That Wishcash was huge, yes, indeed. Welcome to the Felicity Bank! How about I soy view? He's just going to be Meowth, but more sophisticated. How much do you wish to deposit? All of it. I don't want to lose it. Oh, guard it jealously. Your account contains 590 Poke. How may I serve you? Await your next visit. Ah, Wigglytuff isn't here either. Darn it. Actually, I think that's a plot point. Never mind. That building is Pelipper Post Office. I'm just doing all the tutorial stuff today. Like, we'll see where it goes. That special made you think Whiscash was super huge, but you refused to believe they're actually 2 feet, 11 inches tall. And they cause earthquakes! No one's suspicious of Whiscash, of course, but they cause earthquakes. Meowth evolved, quit Team Rocket, and started a bank. Yes, he knew where the real money was in money. When he evolved, his brain got slightly bigger. He realized his next business venture. This is where the information is gathered from Pokemon needing rescue in various locations. Like, I'm gonna voice act for this game so it's all text, but I'm gonna slowly settle on things. I'm gonna actually put effort into it, so I'm not going to be putting effort into voicing them until I actually get a voice for everyone. See, have a look at this bulletin board. Well, I can't... beat Persian! I didn't become a Persian to beat him, then I'll start bank for some reason. Yeah, pretty much. List rescue jobs. Check it out. Bulletin board. Tiny Woods, Thunderwave Cave, Thunderwave Cave. I'm in trouble. Okay, we'll just take all of these. There we go. See? There were jobs listed, right? Do a rescue job. First you accept, then you, on the job, choose the job, then confirm it with take job, then go on a rescue mission. If you don't select take job, you can't do that rescue mission, even if you go to the dungeon. Since you're just starting up, we should handle the jobs that are posted here. Our team name will get better known by doing that. I think that will bring job offers to our mailbox. And if you want to go on a rescue mission, choose the job on the job list. Then select take job. Try to always do that before you leave. The only tutorial I listen to. Early bird gets all the missions. Yes. Info. Reward, gravel rock. Okay. Let's just get someone Oranbear wanted near Thunderwave Cave. Instead of... You gotta pay attention when it says near or at. Near is just... what's it called? Try to find an Oranberry. If you have it in your inventory, it gets removed. And if it's deliver, you actually have to find a person. I'm in trouble. Okay, that's just a rescue. Okay. Whoops, forgot to open that one. There we go. Where's Diglett? Oh yeah, I forgot. Plot. There's Peliport. It is multiplayer for some reason. Well, hello there, this is the friend rescue counter. I'm not gonna die and ask for someone to rescue me through that outdated super password system. So don't worry about that. It would be humorous, but that would take like 5 hours. It's not stream-worthy. Got an Oranberry, let's go. Thunderwave Cave. Just gotta do all of it. Oh yeah, and not leave. When it says, do you want to leave? Multiplayer, who's got the time to do that? Not me, especially considering it's password-based. Oops, I accidentally turned off the game. This game has a sleep mode. And it's bound to a button. I can make it dark at any point. No idea what that's for. Why am I not using Bone Club? Okay, I'm just gonna go up to the floors real quick since I already did the whole gathering thing. Oh, but an Oranberry. So I can have one and the other one will just be given. There we go. Gotta use the moves or else you're only getting half XP. I mean, EXP, and that's no good. And it helps to do that because they get taken out quicker. Should really get some ginseng on a bone meringue. That'll help. Where do you get ginseng in this game? I forgot. I'll figure it out eventually. For the time being, I'm just gonna play the game as normal. Hopefully I'll run into some. good for adding a +1 to any move. So no matter what, it does +1 extra. I would like that. Certainly would help. So, here's the first person. You gotta corner them and then talk to them. Save them with Rescue Team Badge. Team Badge shown on Poochyena and they gain magical power. Thank you. Please come see me at the Pelipper post office later. Poochyena escaped from the dungeon. No. Continue with the adventure. No! I said yes. Please. Yes. No Kepper-gevering me. Going back to Go-Getter Special, you and Max thought that it was going to be the same sort of side series to the main show, with the other one being picked up in Chimchar. Kind of sad both weren't. Yeah, it was just promotional to promote the games. They're doing the same thing with, what's it called? Dragon Ball Heroes in Japan. Which is unfortunate because we're not going to be getting that anime. Like, they're doing an entire series to promote that. Of, like, the Prison Planet arc and stuff like that. Wish that would be in English, but just gotta wait for... What's it called? Okay, is what's everything's floor? I gotta check that out real quick. Other... mission objectives... Oranberry, Elekid, and... What's it called? Poochyena. Okay, just gotta get to 2 more floors and then we'll be done. Proceed. Ooh, Plusle! Does give a lot of experience. Mystery Dungeon anime would have been awesome. Yes, it would have. But unfortunately, we just got specials. Ooh, Gravel Rock! I finally get a projectile. That I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for. Can be lobbed at distant foes. Yes. Doing it now. Just gotta show it off. That's how you play this game. It's mostly inventory based, except for what you... like, what moves you got. But those can only get you so far. You gotta rely on your inventory, mostly. So, get used to seeing a lot of me throwing things. And reorganizing my inventory so I can hold 1,000,000 gravel rocks. If only those pathetic humans from the main Pokemon world had those kind of badges, then they could easily escape caves instead of buying a crap ton of escape ropes or using teleport. You know, or dig. Even if it was something like 4 episodes or so, would have been better than just 1. Yeah, like they left it on a cliffhanger too. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point, but hey, buy the game. Like that kind of point, but it's still disappointing. Enjoy the animation. Please give us more of that. Of course, they're never going to, but one can dream. HP's going up. We're already level 13. Like, you have to be level 30, like, to beat the game. That's how short this game is. Like, seriously. Sleep Seed. As long as you do it right. Like, don't accept just 1 mission at a time. That won't progress anything. Okay, what's it called? That Elekid picked up that cherry berry for some reason. Why did he walk on it? Okay, there's the actual Elekid that we're looking for. Gotta corner him there. Saving him, and we're leaving. Mission has been completed. No! Yes! You do not leave unless it's a super long dungeon and you know that you're not at the end. Like, you want all the extra experience you can get just on the way out. And since this is like the last floor, might as well have killed that Elekid real quick. Cleared the dungeon. Even if it was something like... Oh, yeah. Already read that. Sorry. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's your reward. 10 gravel rock. Toolbox is full. A reviver seed. Sent to storage. And Bedrock got 5 points. Thank goodness. Thank you for getting me the Oran Berry. Here's your reward, $100. And a Reviver Seed. Oh, nice! I get to do Mount Steel. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's your reward, 10 Gravel Rock. The reward for saving my life. Like, 2 of them were very cheap. They were like, here's some rocks I found. And the last one was like, okay, here's some money. Don't want you to starve from saving me. Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow. Save adventure. Save complete. Gotta climb to the very bottom of the dungeon and escape the dungeon. Yes. Oh, thank goodness I progressed the plot. Again? Am I dreaming again? You can see, at this point, a 2 opacity Gardevoir in the background. Is that Pokemon again, huh? They're talking to me. I can't hear them clearly. What are they saying? Huh? It's shaking. An earthquake. Whoa, it's getting worse. For a dream, this feels strangely real, but... The next morning. Hello? Hello, you're Xane, aren't you? Oh, you can't see us, of course. How very rude of us. What kind of voice would I give these guys? We're pleased to meet you. We are Doug Trio. We are Legion. Last night, during the earthquake, our child Diglett was attacked. He was whisked away to the peak of a tall mountain. We couldn't possibly climb somewhere so high up. That is why we must call upon you for your help, Xane. Diglett was abducted by a Pokemon named Skarmory. It's a vilely vicious ruffian. Please, do be careful. Please, we need your help. We must go. That was so sudden. There was no time to even say no. He wanted to say no to that one, too. Oh, my lord. It's too bad. I'd better go. Oh, you know I wanted to say no. I've been saying no every chance I got. I mean, I get. Good morning, Xane. Huh? You were just asked to go on a rescue mission? Yes. Our child Diglett was kidnapped. He was taken to Mount Steel Summit. Please, we need your help. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's go. Doug Trio is omnipresent. Ooh, Pokemon news. Welcome to the rescue team. Read. Your badge has the power to send Pokemon back to town any Pokemon you've rescued. Just hold the badge up and it does the rest. By completing rescue jobs, you will be awarded points to raise your team's ranking. Aim for the bronze rank for now. Rescue team organization. Store. Don't want that clutter in the mailbox. What have I got for sale? This is random every time. Welcome to Kecleon Wares, the shop for orbs and TMs. Oh dear me, my friend, you brought out of space for my wares. Yes, it's doing any other way. Thank you so much. Please do visit again. I'm only like half committing to the Mario voice for him. Store everything. I've got way too many apples. Gotta store everything manually, so I'm just gonna be skipping through a lot of this if I can. A lot of these berries are context sensitive and not a lot of Pokemon can do stats at the moment, so I'm just gonna put away all the stat items. Like, for now. Doug Trio is everywhere. You cannot resist, you will be assimilated. Yes. Ay ay ay. Short way. There we go. And put the gravel rock away, and then... What's it called? No, I don't want to store. I want to take everything. Survivor Seed. There we go. Okay, now we can go up to Mount Moon. I mean, not Mount Moon, Mount Steel. What am I talking about? Ay, ay, ay. Bullet Seed! Ah! Oh, I wish I had enough money for that. Oh, no. Come on! 6,000! Oh, my lord. Well, we'll get it eventually. We will break this game eventually. Just not now. It's unfortunate. Oh yeah, they're not going to be saying anything until actually something comes up. They don't learn any noises until they actually have noises to learn. I mean, what's it called? They don't use any noises that they don't have to use. Even though they can talk. Wait, are there any Mount Steel jobs I can do while I'm here? I need to know. Open board. Help me, and I was KO'd. Ah, darn it. Okay, well, at least I can just do the plot. Okay, whatever. Okay, time to go to Mount Steel. Time to fight the first boss of this game. You just start up Pokemon Ultra Moon, you added in sleep mode. 1 second later, Pitu challenges you to battle. Yeah, that's pretty much how that game is. What's it called? Trainers everywhere, because there's no Versus Seeker. Here we are, Mount Steel. So, Diglett was whisked to its peak. That's right. Dugtrio is... hears all, knows all, sees all, is underneath all, but no one is underneath him. The peak is... 9th floor. Thank you for helping. Farewell. Let's go. Become one. Didn't even get to move. That's how it goes. And immediately a Pokemon we're weak against. And it does 1 damage. Why did he throw the Sleep Seed? We could have used that on Skarmory. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Vine Whip. Oh, finally. A stab move. Still have to take those into account. Leaf Seed. Oh, I thought he threw more seeds. I was getting scared for a second. Oh, thank goodness. Whatever you do in this game, by the way, since I picked a Bulbasaur, I gotta mention this. Never teach your partner synthesis. They will spam it. It's glitched. That's the only thing they can do, and they'll just get stuck in the middle of it and say, Bulbasaur use synthesis, Bulbasaur use synthesis, Bulbasaur use synthesis, Bulbasaur use synthesis, out of PP, out of PP, out of PP, out of PP. It's kind of hilarious, but it's broken. Like, it impedes everything. Do not teach your Pokemon synthesis. Just take an Oran Berry. Yikes. You never tried that? It's almost humorous if it wasn't so jarringly game-breaking. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I'm not gonna delay. Bulbasaur lying down. Photosynthesis. 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 Yes, exactly. Wanna go to the park? How much PP do I have for Bone Club? 14! Oh, wow. Probably should save that for Skarmory. Gonna be horrendous trying to fight Skarmory with only 1 move. Wait, is it Iron Thorns or Gravel Rock you can stack infinitely on accident because of a glitch? You haven't. You had Pikachu as a partner, remember? Yeah, but you can get other party members, like Pokemon. Like, you can recruit other Pokemon. You didn't teach a single Pokemon synthesis? I think you would've. I mean, you'd think you would've. But that's interesting. Well, if you ever play this game again, don't do it. Unless you want to do it to see... for the lulz. I guess. Want something quick to laugh at, go there, use an escape orb, go to Gulpin. Say, get rid of this cancer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was Cubone. So am I for some reason. It always gives me Cubone. I guess that means I'm lonely. Oh, yeah. Not entirely sure how the quiz works. But unless you deliberately lied to it, I get Cubone always. That was a waste of a PP. Oh, darn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up. Need to save my strength for Skarmory. Wish I could have gotten that gummy, but okay, whatever. I don't need intelligence. I'll get intelligence later. Probably didn't teach your Pokemon synthesis, you were more of an attacker. I thought it would be... what's it called? I thought it would help, but it did not help. It does not help. In fact, I thought, hey, free heals. Maybe he'll use that when he runs out of HP. Nope. He'll use it at any point, any opportunity you give him. Because it's glitched. That Tyrogue actually might be worth a lot of experience. I'm gonna... There we go. 45. Okay, that was worth it. It's way more fast-paced than actual Pokemon. Thank goodness. Unfortunately, there's a lot of Steel and Rock types here, so... Why did Jeb not use Vine Whip? There we go. Okay, whatever. Not worth dealing with, it's a Geodude. How's my stomach? 50%. Okay, I'm gonna eat an apple. Just real quick. There we go. Belly filled. Shouldn't have to worry about that for the rest of the dungeon. Okie dokie then. Ooh, nice items. Oh, Pinsir! That's also a pretty good source of experience. Zero attack didn't go down. And he can get crits now. Not very effective, but one-shots. And Bellum can only use takedown, so yeah. Bellum fainted. Aw, oh, darn it. Should probably use Bone Club. There we go. That could have been bad. Okay. Deliberately not attacking anything. I do not want to waste my Reviver Seed. Jeb's not going up against the Vampire type, not worth whipping. Haha, funny. Floor 8. Okay, I'm gonna need to make sure I heal before the last floor if I'm not healed by then naturally. Escape Orb. Already got one. It's fine. Don't need to get scalped by Mario and Luigi. Kecleon. Ay. Okay, yep, gonna have to heal. Okay, so just run around. Gotta run around, think, gotta run around, think at the same time. Gotta think. There we go. Wait, is it hold B and A, or is it, what's it hold? Just progress time. What is the one that just sit there and pass time? Oh yeah, it's B and A. Okay. Ooh, an escape orb. Just in case I need to escape. You get why getting lonely equals become male Cubone, but how does Impish get female Cubone? No idea! But Cubone is the lonely Pokemon. Yes? Okay, I'm healed enough. Let's throw blast seeds at him. Or her, rather. Look, Xane, Diglett's over there. Diglett has feet. Hey, are you alright? We've come to rescue you. I'm scared. There's a scared Diglett face. You, what do you think you're doing here? We're here to rescue Diglett. Skarmory, don't do this. Release Diglett. They know each other. How dare you? It's their fault. I haven't slept in days because of the earthquakes frighten me so. Every night we've had them. Those earthquakes are caused by this brat's ilk running wild underground. Racist. That's not true. Well, it's true that we've been having many earthquakes lately, but it would take more than a Diglett's family going wild underground to cause earthquakes. You be quiet. We'll fight if you keep that up. It's no good. Skarmory is too agitated to listen to reason. We'll have to fight it out. Boss fight. Ay, ay, ay. Do we have any gravel up? Yes, we do. Okay. Opening move, always gravel rock or iron thorn. Unless you have bone meringue. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat all these blast seeds and unload. There we go. Maybe I overprepared for this. One turn. You remember you made the wrong gender choice in Explorer of Time and didn't realize you were a male Turtwig until you beat post-game plot. I never did. But that's funny. Ay, ay, ay. I need water. There we go. Wasn't enough to level up Jeb, even. I can't keep up. He breathed fire. I'm flee for now. Hey there. We chased the Skarmory off. It's okay now. Come over here. I can't. I'm too scared to move. Okay, no problem. We'll come to you. Just wait. Whoa. Look at this cliff. I can't see the bottom. Xane, what do we do? We can't get across this. Bzz. Oh, hi, Magnemite. You're the Magnemite we saved. We got word of this. We can rescue Diglett from the sky. Bzz. Hold on to us tight. Bzz. Don't be scared. We won't make the mistake of zapping you. Bzz. You're like, well, guess I'm just a dude Turtwig named Ashley. I've met one... What's it called? I've met one man named Ashley, actually, before. So that's actually a gender-neutral name, surprisingly. Oh, I was very scared. Apparently April is also general neutral. Maybe because I was somewhere up so high. My feet feel like they were still walking on air. Feet. He has them. Feet. Well, you're safe now. That's what counts. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, you have been rescued. Great, great. What was that? Am I hearing voices? Whoops, you can't see us. Oh, that's terribly rude of us. Hello. Doug Trio here. Oh, Papa. Diglett, you had us worried. You're not hurt? Better learn his name because he's Ashley. Yes. Yeah, it hurt. Nope! It was scary, but I'm alright. This carburetor was a pushover. It's all thanks to Zane's team. Thanks for everyone, your heroes. You should be thanking our Magnemite friends. This rescue wasn't possible for us to do on our own. The trio. Now to assimilate our child to our cause. Thank you. Yes, exactly. One of us. One of us. Oh, how rude of us. Thank you so much. No. It was only thing to do. And how both our evolved forms are joined trios. I felt a certain kinship. Fake robot voice is better than screaming, because this is all caps. I will do screaming once, though. After all, Pokemon must help each other! Yeah, I'm not doing that. I am impressed. Sincerely, thank you. We must be going, Xane. Jeb. Thank you. Farewell. What do you want to say to Jeb? 500 Poke and a Pekka Scarf. And Ginseng. Oh, nice! Gotta keep that for later. Well, we'll be on our way. Oh, wait, don't go away. What is it? Would you like to join our team? Join your team? Yes. We couldn't have done the last job if you weren't around, Magnemite. I thought we would need more help for doing rescues in the future. Zane, don't you think so too? Yes, we need more members. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no to that. So, how about it? Will you join us as members of our rescue team? Rescue team? That sounds fun! But if you need us to rush over to rescues, we need somewhere to live close by. Is there anywhere we can live in this area? Well... Oh, there isn't. Oh shoot, you almost forgot about Magnemite joining the team. Yeah, he does. And that's how you meet Wigglytuff. Oh, there isn't. Too bad. Sorry, but we can't join you. See you. The royal we can't join us. That is too bad. It looks like we need to find places for Pokemon to live if we want them to join our rescue team. I know! Let's go out to Pokemon Square tomorrow! There's an interesting place called the Wigglytuff Fan Club! It wasn't open the other day when we went to the square. Should be open tomorrow, though. It's next door to Felicity Bank. Wigglytuff is usually there every day. Except for that one day for some reason. We may be able to get some more information. Okay, that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll go to Pokemon Square. We're still going with this. As long as the plot keeps rolling, I'll keep rolling it as long as I can. So, the leader gets a nice house, and the rest of the team you recruited live somewhere nearby in the wild. And who knows about the partner? Actually, he gets his own place at the end of the game, actually. It's in the, what's it called, the friend places. Friend areas. Define nice house, also! It's a pile of rocks with a hole in it. Again. It said dream again. We have now upgraded to 5% opacity Gardevoir. That Pokemon, who could it be? I'm hearing it better this time. What? Human? My role? Wait, please, tell me more! I can't. Drifting off. The next morning. I mean, they got a ball of red rocks for me to eat. They expect me to eat it. Whoops, I accidentally saved again. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Touch Pet Rock. Hop in front of it 3 times. Go out the door. Morning, Xane. What's the matter? You haven't woken up yet. Oh. You've been having strange dreams. What was a strange dream about? Then, Xane told Jeb about the dreams. Okay. Xane, you said you're actually human, right? So maybe those dreams have some connection to how you became a Pokemon, Xane. By the way, Xane, what do you want to do? Do you want to turn back into a human? It's true. I haven't thought about it much, but do I want to be human? Again. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose so. Since you were a human to begin with, it's only natural that you would want to go back to being one. Anyway, when you were a human, what kind of person were you, Xane? When I was human. Huh. What was I like when I was human, anyway? This route leads to more exposition and sad Cubones. Nope, I can't remember a thing. Oh, wow, you've forgotten. That's okay, there's no rush to remember anything. But this is for you, Xane. I'm sure you were a good human being. Anyway, we're supposed to go to Pokemon Square today, do you remember? We need to get information on how we can add members to the rescue team. Let's get going. So until then, your partner is just camping near your house? Yes, essentially. He also sleeps on rock. I already went over this. Sell! Sell that cherry berry, so you don't yell at me. Fine, fine. We have a deal. Thank you so much. Yes, anyway, Ice Beam and Thunderbolt! Are you kidding me, RNG? And what does Luigi have? I mean, yes? I want an elixir. Very well, thank you. Thank you. It is yours to take. I'm not good at Luigi. I gotta get into that. I gotta practice that. Thank you. Please call again. He's not exactly Italian. Close to it, but not quite. He's not supposed to be, though. Don't remember, that's good, because now you can live and play with me forever and ever in our rescue team. I don't know why, but Jem's face reminded you of Mary from Eve. Yeah, pretty much. Ay. His dialogue gets a little bit psychotic throughout this, I'm not gonna lie about that. Get rid of that Pekka berry, we got a Pekka scarf. We can just have poison immunity. But, not on a story mission, don't need reviver seeds. They're just wasting space now. Wish this could be a little bit more streamlined, but it's whatever. Ooh, people have moved! More Pokemon are starting to oh. Not saying anything different, they just moved. Ever so slightly. The plot hasn't, they haven't caught up with it yet. Diglett's still not there, why? Okay, anyway, Wigglytuff, there we go. Friends are my treasures! Welcome to Wigglytuff Club, a circle of friends! Oh, this is your first visit here? Oh, I get it. You started a rescue team too, didn't you? You've come to the right place. I sell friend areas to... It's just a slight accent on my own voice. To add members to your rescue team. Since you're here for the very first time, I'll give you 2 friend areas for free. Let's do it. Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff. Let's be friends. Ah! No, Tingle. Yes. He has magic words. He will be Tingle voiced. Oh, congratulations. You can go to the Wild Plains now. You can also go to Mysterized Forest. Ah! Now you can recruit Pokemon that live in these 2 friend areas. How do you recruit new friend members? Well, if you're fighting Pokemon that live in a friend area, sometimes they will come to admire you as a friend. In that case, they may ask to join your team. Just keep trying. Oh, you're... Oh my god. Yes, Canon Wigglytuff is Tingle now. Jigglypuff is better than Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's cool though. Yes. If you're giving away friend areas, can you also give my friends access to Power Plant friend area? I also want to join their rescue team. Okay, gotcha! I'm giving it away today! Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff, let's be friends! Ta-da! Congratulations! You can now go to the power plant! Yes, now I can join their rescue team. Yay! Bzz. Wigglytuff Tingle immediately slam dunked by Jigglypuff option. Congratulations. Yes, exactly. Sorry. Oh! Sorry, I know that my friend turned down the offer to join your team yesterday. But after mulling it over all last night, my friend developed an overwhelming desire to become your team member. I apologize, but would you allow my friend to join your team? Oh, wow. Don't forget, we were the ones that asked your friend to join us, so yes, that'd be awesome. Glad to have your friend on board. Alright. Good on you. Bzz. Do your best, and try not to hinder your rescue teammates. Bzz. Yes, I'll do my best. Yay. Bzz. Magnemite became a team member. Do you want to give a Mignite to a newly captured Magnemite? Yes. Since he speaks in all caps, he shall be Hal 9000. They There we go. I'll be resting up in the power plant friend area. If you want me to along for a rescue, come get me at the power plant. Okay. You can go to your friend area. No, Tingle voice. You can go to your friend areas by taking the left path from your rescue team base. There's a sign on the path to the left of your rescue team base, so you shouldn't have any trouble. That's all for the giveaways today. If you want more friend areas, you'll have to buy them now. That's murder in my voice. How much does everything cost? Okay, relatively cheap, but I want to save up for, what's it called? I don't need any more team members right now. Like, that's kind of a post-game thing. Oh, what's going on over there? What happened to my water? It just disappeared. There seems to be a commotion. Please, help my friend, please! I need help! Forget it. We're not about to work for that. Shiftry is a mob boss. He's gotta have that meh to him. But my friend needs a gust of wind, please. Hi, what's going on? Oh, that's... scene there. Oh, that scene? That plot over there? Yes! Jumpluff's begging for a rescue team mission, but not finding any luck. See that guy? There, the one in the middle with the pointy nose. He's a Pokemon named Shiftry. He's got his own rescue team. But his team's greedy. They don't work unless they get paid royalty. So exactly a mob boss. Jumpluff's been begging for help, but I feel sorry for that poor Pokemon. Wait. How do I voice Alakazam? Like, what would an Alakazam, Tyranitar, and Charizard sound like? My lord. Those are all, like, deep rumbles, and ones just blow up your mind. You know what? Alakazam is Sean Connery. I'm a Shiftry. I'm gonna win. Yes, Waluigi. Perfect. I mean, Wario. Okay, gonna try to channel Charles Martinet right here. 1 second, give me a second. Oh. What do you want? Oh, it's Alakazam. That's Alakazam. Hey, rather than cold-hearted, aren't you? It's kind of a mixture of Sean Connery and Gandalf. I like it. To save Jumpluff's friend, a strong wind is needed. Your leafy fans can whip up powerful winds. It's an easy matter for you. Help that Pokemon out. Sean Connery, Alakazam. Not what you would think, but brilliant. Thank you. Sure. Okay. We'll do it. Wow. Alakazam, more like Alakaspam. Yes. Spam Psychic. That Shifty agreed without any argument. Well, it's Sean Connery voice acting that Alakazam, so why wouldn't he agree? Say, who are they? What? You don't know? It's Alakazam's rescue team. They're the most famous rescue team around these parts. That's Charizard. His flamethrower can melt mountains! Yes, we know that for a fact. Proven. That is 100% canon. That's Tyranitar. He takes great pride in his armored body and amazing strength. And that's their leader, Alakazam. Alakazam doesn't like physical attacks. He fights with psychic powers. He's endowed with an amazing brain and an IQ of 5,000. You can outthink a supercomputer. Jeez. Apparently he's memorized everything that's happened in the world. Alakazam, so he's a chronicler. Just not all the commanding on his team. He's clearly in charge. His voice definitely tells you that. Thank you. Or Rembetta. Yeah, I know. No need for thanks. It's only natural that you get help. If anyone turns you down, again, come and see me. Take care. Cool. I wouldn't expect less from a gold rank rescue team. But what's wrong? Oh no, Charizard. Charizard's gonna speak! Ah, what is it, Charizard? I'll do like a rough and tumble, like, a Bruce voice. Like, not exactly Australian, but you know what I'm saying. Like, that kind of deep. Like, what's up? Yes. Like, that level. Something like that. Oh, it's nothing. It's fine. Nothing. Let's go. Whoops, I accidentally Charizarded him for a second. Ay. Ooh, that was scary. Sheesh. Cool. Ooh, Xane, we need to become like them. Let's recruit more members and make our rescue team first class. Even though gold is like one of the lowest ones. What do I do for a villain voice? You know what? I'm gonna make him sound very articulate, even though he is the exact opposite. Not that I can help it. But he's... Yes. I will make the crudest character in this entire game have the most posh shithead voice ever. I love it. I need to work on it, but it will be good eventually. Good morning, Xane. Flap. Back to not plot. Team Meanies. A team you can trust. Yes, exactly. Rescue team basics. Save! Yes. Good. Save. I will be doing that. Alakazam and his sidekicks were sure cool before. That's how a real hero has to carry himself, like Sean Connery. By the way, apparently it's been impossible for us to evolve lately. You know how we Pokemon evolve if the conditions are right? But for some reason we haven't been able to evolve at all. It's rumored that the natural disasters are to blame, but I wonder what's going on. Did you know that there's a new training gym? I think they called it a dojo. Opened in town. You know how many rescue teams started up to deal with all the natural disasters? There was a group of concerned Pokemon. They wanted to support rescue teams. So they put together and built the dojo. You can find the dojo easily. From here, it's just straight down the path. If you have a rescue team, too, I highly recommend you pay the dojo a visit. Alakazam's team has a gold rank. Isn't that awesome? You have a rescue team too, don't you? What's your rank? Nothing special. I guess that's true. That might be rude to say it, but you obviously look like you're nothing special. It's just it goes to show how awesome Alakazam's team is. Yes. So Caterpie! Seeing the innocence of children at play is a good thing. When I was small, I was tiny. When he was small, he was 2'11". Oh, Xane, Jeb, no long time no see. I have a few new friends. His name is Metapod. I'm going to call on Metapod and go play in the woods. It's gonna be fun. So do humans exist in this world? Used to exist. Did the main character fall through an ultra wormhole? Not entirely explained. It's got something to do with Gardevoir, but that's pretty much all that's explained. That and the world's balance being thrown out of whack. But humans did used to exist in this world, but they're long gone. A lot of it's in lore. Like, it's got Dark Souls lore for the friend areas, for Pete's Snake. Like, you read the friend areas, it says one's a laboratory, and it says it was by humans, but it was abandoned long ago. That's the only mention of humans aside from yourself. What was I doing? I should probably get Magnemite, for Pete's sake. I need to get him levels. I need to learn him Sonic Boom since it does... what's it called? Sonic Boom does 55 damage in this game instead of... what's it called? 20. And it's a projectile. Wow, Snubbull. Yes. Snubbull is not the nicest person in the beginning, but he gets his comeuppance, kind of. This is Makihido Dojo. The rigorous training. No, this is just badly dubbed. The rigorous training. One begets true power. Where do you wish to train? Bad dub. There we go. Let's do the electric maze. Your decision stands. Let the training begin. Teach him Sonic Boom. Like his hero Guile. Yes, exactly. But these are just mini dungeons for training. You can't recruit anyone in them, and they're what's it called? They just give you a lot of experience. I'm just showing this off real quick. Might try a few of them later, like, supplement myself. Like, do one per set of missions that... and plot, I guess. That's what I'll do. Like, I'll get these all done eventually, but at least once, but, what's it called? Not gonna make too big of a deal with it. Oh, and I should probably equip that Pekka Scarf. Like, what am I doing? There we go! Now I'm immune to poison. Proceed. Tabitha the Makihita. Yes. There's a regular floor, there's a dark floor, and then there's the boss. Forgot what's the boss of the electric maze. Whatever it is, it's getting clubbed. I picked the electric maze specifically because I am strong against literally everything here and they can't attack. Unless they use something not stab. I just wanted something easy to show this off real quick. Oh yeah, and Magnemite is technically floating, so he can just float over everything. Basically. Well, almost everything, I should say. If you were able to play as him, it would make the game way more broken, but unfortunately you're not able to play as him until, like, endgame. And by that point, he's power crept out of the game. Okay, they're just electric. Gravarok should do. There we go. There we go. One down. Two down. 3 against 2. I'm sure we can do it. Oh, he also has Lightning Rod. Oh, I'm paralyzed. He's got static as well as Lightning Rod. Darn it. Until I'm not paralyzed, they're just going to be doing this. There we go. Set move cannot be used. Am I paralyzed still? Oh, okay, whatever. I think I ran out of PP. Ah! You have succeeded in your training. You show your worth. Without a doubt, you have grown more powerful from your training. May this success drive you to train even harder. I'll get this done eventually. But anyway, back to not plot. Bulletin board. What's got the most? White gummy? Unfortunately, I can't do that, but... Deliver 1 Pekka berry. Tiny woods, nope. Please help Pinsir. It was KO'd. Ooh, a Max Ether! And somebody. Okay, that should progress the plot. Like, hopefully. There we go. Time to try a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Randomizer. Don't know if that's a thing, but it'd be interesting, probably. I'll have to look into that. That sounds fun if there really is such a thing. I think there is one dungeon in this game that's completely random. Like, the ultimate dungeon. I think. But I don't remember. Just everything done at Thunderwave Cave. Wait, did Magnemite... Okay, he came with us. Okay, good. He came with! Thank goodness. Pujiana wants to join the team. Yes! Give it a nickname? Of course. You shall be Buddy. Ay, ay, ay. There you go. Well, that happened. Popped him in the head and he's like, "Can I join your team?" Yes, gave him just enough brain damage. He'd be like, "Oh, oh. Yes. Here's some sense. There we go. But I grew to level 4. Grr, I leveled. My nose grew even more sensitive. Every level his nose grows more sensitive. That must be a painful existence. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, what were the missions I was doing? 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I'll remember it. I didn't look. But we'll go there immediately. The other team members aside from the plot ones, though, like, they're not really worth keeping in the party. So, this will be, like, the only time we'll see Buddy except for, like, post-game. Essentially. Wait. Was it, what's it called? Is this a rescue? Yeah, it's all rescue. Okay. Forgot twice. Not very good. Okay, nope, not there. Well, there's a Voltorb coming. There's Pinsir. Alright, that's 5 points for Gryffindor. Ay. No! We are continuing plot. There we go. Rippin' Spaghetti, buddy. At least you'll be the first resident of one of the friend houses. Yes, technically. Gonna get some use out of him when I can make him a Mighty Anna, though. But until then, he just be on standby unless I absolutely need him. I think I can have 4 people at once, but mainly I'm just gonna have, like, 3 or 2. So I can just recruit as many people as possible. So I can have as many playable characters for post-game. You know, it's always a good thing. There we go. Well, thank goodness, what's it called, though? I was able to show off the recruitment mechanic in one move. It's kind of like Skarmory. Howl. He can howl at the moon for until we're done with it. All this nonsense. Ay. He's safe though. I will give him safe. Because you still have to get him out of the dungeons for him to join you, technically. If he dies before you get out of the dungeon, it just... what's it called? He unjoins your team. Howl at it and annoy his future teammates. Yes, all of them. And I'm out of Bone Club. Ooh, Oranberry. Apple. Might as well eat that. Okay, there we go. And there's the Zigzagoon. Gotta kinda trap them. They just run around randomly. Nope. Staying. Completing dungeon. We need the experience. And the last one's on the next floor. I'm surprised I didn't pick any that were on the same floor. Like, I've just been getting ones from... each is a different floor. I'm surprised of... I'm very surprised of that. But, what's it called? Yeah, I probably should keep the formation like this. Like, seriously, any new members are walking on thin ice until you actually get them home. If they get knocked out, they don't know where you are, and, like, they unjoin you. Baltoy. Okay. Got everyone. This time I will just teleport out. I'm out of PP. Yes, I really want to leave. Let's get back to plot. Oh, I saved a Pinsir for a Pinsir. Thank you for answering, Pinsir. Here's your gravel rock. Pinsir and his brother Pinsir. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's a reward as promised, Max Elixir. And gravel rock. Gonna need to store some things. Thank you for rescuing Baltoy. Here's a reward. Gravel Rock. Why is it always Gravel Rock? Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow. The rescue team members disappeared to the friend area. If you want to add team members to the rescue team, go visit them in their friend area. Save adventure? Yes. The next morning. Good morning. Let's do it again today. Is this the place where that team named Bedrock is based? Oh, Team Meanies. There's nothing here. Pressing, isn't it? Who would have run a rescue team from a dump like this? Unbelievable. No, not great Saiyaman. Who are you, people? Oh! Over here! A mailbox! Yes! Check it out! Now, wait a second. What do you think you're doing? Yes! Rescue job offers! Ooh la la! Isn't that rather tasty? Metacham is French. Well, kind of. You have them all! So he's almost Kermit now. Stop. I don't know where his voice is going. Those were meant for us. Don't butt in. Shit! It doesn't matter. Who doesn't? Well, the rescue team too! They'll have you now! English, there, that's good. Metacham confirmed for Glass Joe, Viva La France. Yes! Exactly. What's the Ekans will be Burner. But all we have to do is get up to no good. Wanna know how it works? If we have the cover of a rescue team, we can get away with so much more. We have our eyes on the world domination. What? World domination? Yeah! You heard right. That is why raking in the cash and adding to our gang. The world will be ours. The rescue team of evil, Team Meanies, is who we are. See you around. There we go. Wait a second. They took off. What an unbelievable punch. Oh no! It's empty! The humanity! They took everything! Flap, flap. Oh-ho! Oh-ho! Cue Pelipper. We're in luck. Pelipper delivered some mail. We can go on rescue missions again with this. But those guys, they better not try anything if we see them again. Well, that was interesting. I'm not a fighter. Mount Seal. Accept. Taken job. Alrighty. Let's try to advance the plot even further. I'm telling you that Team Meanies are being mean and are evil and planning world domination. Don't be silly. You talked to them last night and they told you they were kind, considerate Pokemon you can trust. Yes, of course they did. Ay, ay, ay. Store. I don't know what a voice to do for Kangaskhan. I need to think of that. Eventually, though. Like, Kangaskhan needs to sound like a mother, and I don't really have a voice for that. I'll have to think of it at some point. And get rid of some of these orange berries. They're just taking up space at this point. And his apples. What you really want to be eating is the gummies, because they raise your intelligence. It's usually a good thing. But, what's it called? Okay, that should be enough. 13 items out of 20, that's fine. Okay, what do you want to taunt us with this time, Kecleon? Blowback orb. No TMs! Thank you so much! Please, do visit again. Hello! Welcome to Kecleon Shop. Oh, yes. Well, feel free to examine my merchandise. And of course he doesn't have anything good either. It's just an off day for them. What does Tingle have? He has a few new things every day, I think. Either that or he replaces whatever you've got. But, anyway, I gotta go out here. Still no Diglett. We need more Mount Steel missions, though. Can't get home? Is this rescue? Yes. Objective, help me. Taking. I fainted. Help me. Okay, there we go. I was attacked. Help me. Okay, taking. All very quick. Help me. Okay. Got our work cut out for us. We're gonna be skipping forward a lot. Advance the plot by just taking every single job. There we go. And we need to save for that, because all those jobs in one place, that was really good for plot. We're just gonna get one thing after another after this. Mount Steel. It's a very big mountain. Okay, what floors do I need to be worried about? I forgot. 3, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, got it. Why do I use Bung Club on Spiro? I mean Spiro. That was a bit dumb. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Mistakes can be made. This is a very lenient game. Tackle. There we go. Alrighty. Ooh, money. The most important thing. Are you kidding me? Why didn't you use tackle? Okay, whatever. There we go. And I forgot Magnemite. I went back to Mount Steel and there's like... Oh wait, there's actually a ton of ground Pokemon that know Magnitude. That would be horrible. Never mind. Wouldn't want to bring Magnemite to Mount Steel. That would be... At this point, that would be horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. Glad I didn't all of a sudden. And there's a Pidgey. That's all Pelipper brought, was like... This Pidgey got lost at the entrance. Why don't you go save him? There we go. Okie dokie. Now I need to worry about what's it called. I forgot already. Now that there's fewer of them, okay, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now that they're in order, I'll actually remember. Hey, Magnemite. When I come to Mount Steel, probably die horrible death there to the Pokemon that can do 4 times damage to you. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, Tyrog already. Unfortunately, I don't have the dojo. There we go. I need to work on getting friend areas, but I'm not really going to concern myself with it until after I get, what's it called? Bullet Seed. I'm gonna save my money for that, whenever the RNG allows me to get that. Look, it was found. Okay, that's 2 down, 2 to go. No, I would like to continue the plot, please. Got me doing enough busy work. The seeds are all worth picking up because, like, you might run into a Reviver seed. The Oran berries, like, I already got a ton of them. I don't need anymore. Unless I need them on the dungeon specifically. Not gonna be needed. It's fine, Bulbasaur can deal with this. It's a fighting type versus a grass type. How do you think it's gonna go? I'm just gonna slowly advance. There we go. Alright, he can handle himself. There we go. Even though he keeps using Leech Seed. It's fighting type Pokemon and Brox. I mean, a psychic Pokemon that only knows Meditate might have been a problem later on, but not now. He can handle it himself if he gets separated. I'm not gonna worry too much here. There's not anything here that can kill Jeb. So he can wander off if he wants. And they do that. Okay, so 6 and 7. So, where's the last one? Like both of them. Plural. You know what? I can throw across the... What's it called? I can use the Blast Seed. There we go. I've been picking up a lot of those. Might as well use one. Get the money while I'm here. It's not like people are paying me for this. I need to find it myself. Nope, not there. Okay, there's the Geodude. There he is. Okay, stay still. There we go. Okay, now we just need one more and then we can continue plot. Oh my lord. In fact, I might be ahead. Because, how far the plot progresses is how many missions you've done. That's literally it. So the more I do the in one go, the faster the plot will move. There's a method to the madness. Why is he using Growl on the Pokemon with Clear Body? Oh, and he's right there. Thank goodness. Five, 6, and 7, done. Okay, now we can leave. That wasn't really for levels, that was for what's it calling. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's your reward, 200 Poké. Okie Thank you for rescuing me. Here's a reward, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna skip over this. It's all the same stuff unless it's a unique character. They all give me 100 Poké except for that one Pidgey that was a little bit more generous. Jeb hates the fact that Pokemon has Clear Body and makes him growl. Yes. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's your reward, Max Ether. Yeah, there we go. And a Reviver Seed. Redrat went up in rank to Bronze rank. Now I'm the same rank as Blastoise, for Pete's sake. Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow. Probably gonna be silver or gold rank by the time I get to the end of this. Because of the way I'm playing this. The next morning. Should be a jump bluff down here. Good morning, Xane. Let's do it again today. Xane, Jeb. Huh? Who's that? Oh, Caterpie, how have you been? Please, please, help my friend. What's the matter? I was playing with my friend Metapod, but Metapod got lost in the woods. He's still lost out there. Oh. No, wait, it's... Oh, I see. I see. He's almost Nigel Thornberry. You know what? Nigel Thornberry would be good for him. That does sound bad. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Have no fear. We're here to save your chum, Metapod. Almost Nigel Thornberry. Hold on. Caterpie came to us for help. Yeah. You think you can do this? I gotta get a hang on it. Rescue with your amateur level skills? What did you say? Does it matter who does the rescuing, see? Maybe he should get the mobster voice. You know what? Yes. The guy that does the rescuing around here gets to be the hero. Nah, that's too much. Listen, Caterpie. Yes, that's perfect. How about we do this? How about we give you give the reward to the team that brings back your chum first. But I don't have any money. Oh, don't worry about that, my little friend. I'm sure we could persuade your parents to reward us with interest afterwards. Oh, yeah. You can even join our team. There's an offer you can't refuse. Will you join us, Caterpie? We'll let you be a big whale here in Team Meanies. That's the deal, Jeb. First to rescue wins. Come on, move. Let's get this done already. There we go. Almost. I've settled. I'm just gonna settle. His voice has been changing too much. It's gonna be mobster. Don't worry, we'll save your friend. Xane, let's get going. Like the same voice that I was doing for Popel, the Shadow Thief. That is the voice I'm gonna try and channel. What should I do? I don't have any money and I don't want to join those meanies. Please, Xane, help us. Okay, this is probably gonna be the last one for the night. Because I've been doing a lot. But, yeah. I'm gonna get to it. Light screen, are you kidding me? That's not worth it. Okay, I'm gonna need a ton of reviver seeds. And all of my max elixirs. This is a long dungeon. And I only got one move. Gengar. Recruiting that Caterpie will... one step closer to ruling the world. See? Yes, pretty much. It's all part of his master plan. Oh wait, I need to store all these blast seeds and take out... what's it called? I'm gonna guess every Pokemon in there is just I need... what's it called? Max Elixirs and Reviver Seeds. My lord, it's gonna be a long dungeon. One more. There we go. Okay. Alright, now we're finally taking stuff out. All the Reviver Seeds. Thank goodness my ginseng's in storage. I would have forgotten about it and lost it by the time I got bun meringue. Ay, ay, ay. 2 left over so I can pick up something later on, if I have to. Felicity Bank. Of course, we need to store. I'll guard it jealously. Okay, there we go. We'll just pop a save real quick and then we'll do the last mission for the night. Should bring Magnemite for this. He might not do that well against Medicham, but he'll definitely do it well against Gengar and, what's it called? Gengar and Ekans. There we go. Kenya's kind of so happy when you give her something, or if she gives you something, but after that, she goes into super serious mode and asks, do you have anything else? Yeah, pretty much. That's why it's funny. Bedrock! Yes. Of course. Go to Sinister Woods. That perfect place for little children to be playing. Just listen to that music! This must be it. Metapod's lost somewhere in these woods. Gengar gang should be in there already. We need to hurry. Team Minis is nothing. Should be able to take him no problem. Ooh, a Sudowoodo. There we go. I just wanted the experience from that. Just real quick. Caterpie. Mommy! Can me and my friend play at Sinister Woods? Butterfree. Sure. Just get home before dark. Yes, pretty much. Why not Vine Whip? I'm getting rid of Leech Seed for what's it called? For Bullet Seed, whenever that comes up. There we go. And please remind me that I need to use a max, what's it called, elixir on floor, 12. Yeah, floor 12 should be good. That should do it. Ooh, another Sudowoodo. Let's take that for experience. There we go. Gonna need a little bit before I get up to the top. I don't need that much because I'm kind of well leveled at this point, but... ooh, yes, a Sudowoodo. Almost free experience from that one. Headbutt. Oh, finally another move. Good, something from Medicham. Okay, okay. So, what are we going for next? Oh wait, there's money over there. I want that. 10 Pokey. It's Uncle Scrooge's nickel. Or dime, or whatever it was. Oh, both a Silcoon and a Cascoon. There we go. Can't leave behind them Poke Coins. Yep. Okay, now I actually have to go into the menu because I can't hotkey anything else. Unless I take the time to hotkey whatever I've got PP in. That'll take forever. More than a match for literally everything in this woods, though, because I'm a ground type. Scrooge's #1 Pokédime. Yes. The first one he ever earned. Okay, there we go. It's gonna get dark, but it's perfectly fine. Might lower my accuracy, but it also lowers theirs. Gonna be burning a lot of PP in this, that's why I brought so many max ethers. No, you're not getting away. I have the infinite gravel rock. There we go. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh, never mind. Line them up! Take them out in one punch, man. Hate breaking the flow, but kind of have to at this point. Taught that Centret what happens when you try to flee. Yes. Oh, there's another Pokemon that's just sitting there. Perfect. There's a lot of Pokemon in here that just sit here and do nothing, so it's actually a perfect place to grind. Really. Well, at least in the beginning. Ooh, a Sunflora. That's probably dangerous. How many Blast Seeds do I have? 2. Only put away. I have too many Reviver Seeds. This game's gonna be too easy if I have this many. HP went up by 5, wow. Where'd that Max Elixir come from? I should eat the apple. There we go. Okay, halfway there, almost. This is one of the longer dungeons, but it's not too long. Should probably fill up at floor 11 just in case, though. Ooh! I can top myself off. There we go. Wish I had a gummy. Shroomish. Okay, that might be headbutt worthy. There we go. Alrighty. What's it called? Now we're more than halfway there. For the most part, I remember how long the dungeons are. This is about 13 floors. Unlucky 13 for Sinister Woods. Of course. Ooh, a gummy! I love those. And it's a brown one, I think, so it will make my intelligence go up a lot. Oh, it's a yellow. Never mind. It's for electric Pokemon. Well, whatever, I'll eat it. IQ Rose, learned PP Checker. Probably should be giving stuff like that to Jeb and Hal as well. But that was the first gummy I wanted to eat it. Hooray for gummies. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, pretty much. It's fine. It was close to brown. Okay, which one of these do not belong? Why didn't he use Vine Whip on Wooper? No, it's gonna use Water Gun on me. Please, no. Oh, thank goodness. And I'm out of PP for Bone Club. At least I still got Headbutt. Why did he use Water Gun on Bulbasaur? Just why? Cringed. Why is he cringing? What does a Wooper cringing look like? Even. I didn't know they could make any other expression. Okay, there's a blue gummy. Okay, so, Jeb is holding something, right? No, he isn't. Okay, I'm gonna give Jeb his own personal Reviver Seed to, what's it called? Help him out. And then I'm going to... There we go. Okay, Now I'm gonna throw this gummy at him and hope that it works. There we go! His intelligence went up. Thank goodness. I don't think you thought this through, Jeb. Yes. Hey. Okay, 9th floor. A Scyther. Okay, let's go for it. There's a lot of Pokemon that are kind of dangerous for me, but screw it. They're good experience. If you're not bold in this game, you're gonna die. Very quickly. That always needs to be taken into account. Okay. Hoot hoot. Thank goodness I'm out of ground type moves. So far I'm liking Headbutt. Not the best or most broken move, but still fine. Yeah, I think I'll keep one of them. Yeah, just fight Shroomish like that. My goodness. Okay, this is the 11th floor. I should, what's it called? You thought Hoo-Hoo was a Goomba for some reason. Well, the sprite works kind of similar, I guess. And they're both brown and have giant eyes, and they're round-ish. So I guess I can see the resemblance. Alright, one last headbutt. Radar Orb. Might as well use that. Alright, now I can see where enemies are coming from. Unfortunately, I can't see where the exit is, but at least I know what's coming. Or at least that something is coming. Oh, we got us both. Okay, not gonna take this line down. I can still help. There we go. I've got an inventory. Are you kidding me? Oh, thank goodness, Leech Seed. Nearing the 13th floor, remember to use Elixir. Yes. As soon as I see the exit for this, I'm gonna do that. For this floor. An Executor. Haven't fought one of those. Oh no, I'm asleep! Ugh. This is gonna be a cycle. What is Barrage? I haven't seen that move before. Was it like a Gen 1 thing? There we go. Just Thunder Shock on that hoo-hoo. There we go. Might as well top myself off. There we go. Should have given a Magnemite a rock. Wait, what? Oh, I don't think that they actually use Gravel Rock. I don't think the AI is smart enough to use it. If they've got it. Unfortunately. Ooh, a Slack Off. That'll be good experience. Why do you sleep on Jeb? I mean, Hypnosis. Might as well eat it now. Max Elixir. There we go. Ingest! They are smart. They just throw rocks whenever any enemy is nearby. Oh, okay. Barrage is Executor's signature move in Gen 1. Okay, got it. Encore. Cannot be used. Okay. I'm stuck in a little bit of a problem. Sucks if they're nearby sleeping Pokemon trust you. Yeah, I guess. My team can handle this, it's just annoying. It truly is. They're looking good on PP. They haven't really been fighting. I'm the only one that's been fighting, so... It's fine. Okay, last floor. Technically. Last one I have to do anything on. At the very least. I better eat before I get through here so I don't starve to death during this battle. Because I'm gonna have to fight all of them at once. That's gonna suck, kind of. But it's 3-on-3. There we go. Stun Spore plus sleeping is not gonna... It's not gonna bode well. Ay. Okay. This is happening. They've caught me in an infinite loop. And they can stack... What's it called? Status ailments on me this gen. I mean, in this game. Yeah! I wasn't gonna get sucked like that, no. I don't want to waste any Reviver Seeds. Well, this sucks. That kind of sucked, but... Reason I brought Oran Berries. Sucks. Suckers. Just keep using Headbutt and I should be fine. Why did he have to wake up the Slack off? Get whatever experience. Special defense. I don't have a way to abuse that at the moment. There we go. Why are the animation for Headbutt and Tackle the same? Are you kidding me? Okay, whatever. There we go. Have to keep using Bone Club, or just regular attacks. I'm not gonna waste the PP. There we go. Okay, there's the exit, finally. I'm good on health. There we go. Wow, we came quite a ways into this forest. I wonder if Metapod is ahead. Hold it. Hold it right there. You know, who's going to get to Metapod first? We are. So, for you to go ahead, well, we can't let that happen. What? Hey, Gengar. Why do you always mess with us? Oh, didn't we tell you? Our aim is world domination. Caterpies, Mama will give us a generous reward. And Caterpie will join us, too. That brings us closer to our goal. And for that, your lot is in the way. So sorry to say, but your party's over right here, right now. Oh, I mean, and now. Say goodbye, Jim! Why do they want to kill Bulbasaur specifically? I'll throw rocks at him! They won't see it coming. Okay, Metachan is... Oh wait, actually I can go for Gengar right now. There's no... Oh, he has Levitate! Oh no, this is gonna be hard all of a sudden. Okay, Ekans. I'll go for Ekans. There we go. Ekans got a ton of defense, but he's got very low HP. There we go. Hal grew to level 8. Magnemite leveled up. Okay, 1 down. 2 down. Screw you, I have an Oranberry. Gengar hates the partner character, the parents / friends, whatever, killed his family or something. My god! the Pokeanity. There we go, I can contribute by eating blast seeds. At the very least. No wait, I can still use Headbutt. It's very little effective, but it... it still works. There we go. I beat everyone. Except for Metacham. You'll pay for this! Don't you forget it! Turn Gengar's family into a beautiful ghost portraits. Oh, he Luigi's Mansion them. No one should hold us back. Now, let's find Metapod. Excuse me. Did you maybe come looking for me? You must be Metapod. Let's get you home. Caterpie was worried about you. Yeah. I was scared. So I kept my shell hardened and waited and waited. Thank you. This is great! Welcome back, Metapod! Thank you, Caterpie. I said a lot of Metapod voice somehow. And thank you, Jib and Xane. But I don't have any money. People were paying us in rocks. Pay us in rocks. Oh, no, no. We don't need a reward. We're happy to see that Metapod is safe and sound. Cool. You're even more cool than I thought. I want to go on rescues when I grow up. That would be great. Chase that dream. I have an idea. Xane, we should do something with this place. We should make a proper rescue team base here. Something impressive. Something more impressive than a pile of rocks with a hole in it. I doubt we could top that. That's cool. A rescue team base is cool. I want to work here when I grow up. Me too. Me too. Huh. That's what we'll do. Let's work hard and build our own rescue team base. Xane and Jeb, thank you again. Okay, bye. Be careful. Going home. Look at them inch away. So that's how Metapod moves. How do you improve on a pile of rocks? By making it a pile of boulders. No, we will take all of the rock money we've been given and we'll just dump it all on the pile. We'll just keep making it bigger. That's how we'll improve. So, well, we ended up working for free. But that was the right thing to do. And we got to show Gengar's team a thing or two, so it's all good. That was a tiring day. Let's do some more work tomorrow. See ya. A pile of pebbles, then. Yes. Fruity pebbles. Just like the bowl of rocks in my in the what's it called? In my room. Canon, that's what those are. That's why they're red rocks. They're fruity pebbles. Hashtag not sponsored. Jeez. The rescue team member disappeared to friend area. Yeah. It does that even if you just bring people along. We've got a little bit of exposition, though, the next morning. Alright, there we go. Never mind, I thought there was going to be exposition. But that's going to be it for today. I think we've done a lot. When straining this game, you gotta take into account, well, how long things take. I think this will be breaking it up nice. Like, next time I'm gonna go for, what's it called? Jumpluff and Zapdos. That should be good.